Hello, welcome to News of China. Today's Saturday, December 16th. I'm your host Wu Yang. Here's ETV News right now. Top officials from China and the United States concluded 2 days of talks on economic disputes Friday by setting up several study groups and making general pledges, but avoiding any sign of concrete progress on the principal American demand that China stop undervaluing its currency as a way to promote exports. Despite the lack of specific pledges on currency and other issues, Treasury Secretary Henry Paulson declared that the strategic economic dialogue involving several cabinet-level officials and the Federal Reserve's chairman would pave the way for progress in the future. Mr. Paulson asserted that as a result of the talks, China would move to open its economy and enforce intellectual property rights, and would adopt greater flexibility in exchange rates. He said the United States would strive to increase its savings rate so that it borrows less from China to fit an addiction to imports. The nation's finance minister said the Chinese government has agreed to allow the New York Stock Exchange and the technology-heavy Nasdaq to open up offices in China. Qin Renqing made the announcement as high-level Chinese and U.S. delegations wrapped up 2 days of talks in Beijing on a wide range of economic and trade-related issues. A senior U.S. Treasury official who was part of the American delegation said it was another step forward in China's integration into the world's capital market. There are currently 18 Chinese companies listed on the New York Stock Exchange, including big names such as China Southern and China Mobile. Google Inc. and Baidu.com Inc., its biggest rival in China, are exploring similar options to expand their online video services in the world's fourth-largest economy. According to industry sources, the two internet search leaders have independently had early discussions with some local video websites for potential business cooperation or possible acquisitions. The move come after Google last month closed its $1.65 billion acquisition of top online video sharing site YouTube. Baidu also launched its own Chinese language video web channel on a trial basis a few months ago. However, neither internet giant has secured a specific target yet. Tawana Mobile TV Media Group Company Limited, an operator of TV screens on buses in China, said yesterday it is preparing to list on Nasdaq next year to raise funds to expand its mobile advertising network and produce more programs. Company officials wouldn't speculate on the net proceeds they expect to raise from the initial public offering. In any case, the timetable for the IPO has not been finalized yet. The company, which has just moved its headquarters from southeastern Fujian province to Beijing, operates 35,000 bus screens in 25 cities in eastern China. Each screen costs more than 1,000 yuan to install. The company also makes its own programs covering catering, TV series, and entertainment. Sina.com reported yesterday that internet auction giant eBay Inc. may soon split its 3 business units in China: HNet, PayPal, and Kijiji. The report said eBay is expected to sell a proportion of its ownership of the Chinese division of PayPal, its online payment system, to Tom Group for cooperation, but the proportion of shares is under discussion. eBay HNet will still be run by eBay directly, and Kijiji, an online platform for people to post free advertisements for job postings, housing services, and a host of other services, will run independently. Sinopec Tilo Company has formed a $64 million joint venture with Germany's Lin AG to supply industrial gases in Shandong province. The venture Zibo Bak Tilu Gases Company is owned equally by Tilu, a unit of top Asian refiner Sinopec Corporation, and Bak Group, which was acquired by the world's industrial gas leader Linde in September. The new venture will start with Tilu's 2 existing air separation units, and a new one will also be built. The venture will handle production and sales and be capable of supplying more than 4,000 tons of oxygen, nitrogen, and argon a day to Tilu and third-party markets. Deng Hanchen, a director in Sinopec's Foreign Cooperation Department, said the company has formed more than 150 ventures with foreign companies in China, backed by total investment exceeding $10 billion. China's Fuyi Films Holding Company Limited, which is planning an initial public offering of 3.75 million shares on Friday, narrowed the estimated price range to between $8 and $10 per share from $8 and $12. The maker of plastic film for consumer packaging has given the underwriters the option to buy another 562,500 common shares to cover over-allotments, according to an amended offering document with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. It is seeking a Nasdaq listing under the symbol FFHL. This is News Today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.